Hey YouTube creators, this is Francie with Created by Francie. So I wanted to go ahead and make my video this weekend. I'm trying to do one every weekend in case you haven't noticed. So sometimes I try to get something done so I can show you something. So I did make this. I can't say I like it. It's okay. But again, I think I have this perfectionism going on that I want everything to be perfect. It is a little lopsided, and I tried to shift the stuffing, but I think it was the wrapping that's made it lopsided. And then I have that line on the bottom. I don't like those. This pattern, instead of like going up through the middle, had to just go completely around. Whereas this pattern, you went through the middle and up, which I think it looks a lot better, if you can see. So I had a couple of people say they didn't like these patterns, and I know they're not for everybody. I don't know that I care for them either, but for me, it's trying to do something out of my comfort zone. I wasn't familiar with this stitch, so that was a new stitch for me, and we'll see. I did sign up for some markets. I'm going to tell you about those. So I'll have these and we'll see if they sell. If I get accepted for this market, my first one will be October 7th. So that's early enough to sell these, and I will put them out and we'll see what people like. And then you go by that. If people want more of this, I don't know that I'll make more. This was easier to make, believe it or not. Isn't that funny? I don't know why, but I still haven't decided about doing the green or just tying a little bow. So I did this, I think maybe Friday night, I don't know. During the week I just don't have time because I was teaching my college classes at night and meetings after school and my schoolwork for my courses. So yesterday, oh, I know what I did last Labor Day weekend. So Monday, I didn't crochet at all. Remember, my arms were hurting so bad, so I took a break. So I'm making these, and what I'm to the point now that I fill this up with rice, and then I will sew the top. So I've already kind of made an edge, and then I'll just sew the top. Then you put it in the microwave, and you put it around your neck just to kind of relieve stress and everything. So I've got these, and then this is some material I bought when I was in West Africa, and I was going to use more of my material from Africa, but some of it has some metallic in it, so that cannot go in the microwave, and I didn't realize I bought so much with that. But anyway, so I have some of these, I think maybe 10 of these, and then I have 10 with this on it, and it's for a ladies retreat. So you know, this is talking about different names for Jesus. And then I have another print. It's inside out. Oh, I haven't sewn this one, so I can show you. Oh, it's not sewn. So this is the other print. So I still have some I need to sew up. And of course, then I have to fill it with rice and sew it back up. So I'm hoping by next Sunday, I'm going to take them to church next Sunday, because they're going to be putting baskets together, and I want them to have these to put in the baskets. I'm still working on making enough scrubbies for everyone. I get distracted, very much so. So yesterday, I do have a couple assignments due by midnight tonight. So try to divide my time with crocheting and working on my assignment. So yesterday I had a friend of mine, she wants me to make that matching turtle, and I knew she did, but I've been putting it off because she was like, I don't care when it gets done. Well, then she says, can you get it done by October 27th? So now I'm thinking, okay, I need to get started on this. My holdup is this color yarn. Okay, now I got this in this week. This is Dolphin Baby yarn, and I really like working with this. I'm going to show you some other yarns that are really similar to this, but I do like this, and it comes, actually I think I ordered this, it came from the United Kingdom, so it took a while, but Amazon has it, so the next time, but Amazon may not be as cheap. Well, but then the shipping, so I don't know. But I actually got this to make my panther that I've been wanting to start, and I still haven't started it. So what I did yesterday is work on the bottom of the mom turtle. So if you've seen that matching turtle thing, they use acrylic yarn. And for me, I just didn't think the turtle was big enough to hold 20 little turtles. So I have the bottom, and I love the stitching. It's really nice. It feels soft. So I've got the bottom, I've got the legs, the tail, and the head is made in 2 pieces. So I've got that. I got to put the eyes on it and then sew it together. Oh no. Do they match? Oh. Yeah, I think they match. It's sometimes it's just really hard. No. One is longer than the other. That is weird. Look at that. I don't know if I'll try to make it work. I try to be really good at counting my rows, but I seem to be off 1 row. I don't know, I may do it again. That's gonna waste more of that yarn. So this yarn, this color yarn is precious to me because I don't have very much of it. So I bought 2 skeins of this. So I have what's left to do that. I'll have to probably do another head. And then I could probably use what's left to make the parts of the panther, like the tail and the arms, I think. Because I think the legs are connected to the bottom. No, maybe not. I don't know. I'll have to read the pattern again. But, so you have this dolphin yarn. It's very similar to Parfait Chunky that everybody likes. It's very similar weights. This says super bulky 6, and this says 6 as well. So, and then another one that's similar is the Yarn Bee from Hobby Lobby. Same. Now Hobby Lobby says it's more of a 5, which I think that's probably more what it is. But very similar. Okay, and then another one is this Baby Snuggle from Hobby. Very similar. So you can interchange these, and the problem is going to be colors. So if you want a particular color, that's why you start buying different brands. But I can use these together because they're similar size. And here, see, here it is in gray. Gray is very useful. And I'm using the gray because I used the white to make a seagull. Now, he's not finished, obviously. I started this guy at 10 o'clock this morning, and it's almost noon. So that's been 2 hours. Now, I do have interruptions. My pets interrupt me a lot. In and out, not wanting out and everything. But still, 2 hours and I'm not finished. That's like too much. So I don't know that I'll be making very many of these. And the feet, when I followed the pattern, see, this foot doesn't look as big as the other foot. So that kind of stuff just really bothers me. And I did the same stitch. So anyway, yeah, it's not laying right. At first when I did it, I followed the pattern and they weren't centered right. It was like shifted over. And there was a note that you may have to adjust the feet. Well, I'm not very good at adjusting, so I did move it over 1. So it seems a little bit better. Don't put the eyes in until you've got the feet, because those have to be, you know, lined up with the eyes. But this one's still smaller, and I don't know why. It's just frustrating. But I haven't put the wings on. I still got to make those. And I also need to go up to the school, feed the fish, because I'm in charge of the fish, and work on an assignment that's due by midnight tonight. So to have to spend all day and I don't feel like I accomplished anything. Yeah. So, and I wanted to make the top to the turtle, at least get the main big turtle done. And then throughout the week, I'll try to work on the little turtles, maybe. But I need to work on those scrubbies. I need to make more scrubbies. That should be the priority probably. But I bought this pattern. I've seen it. And I thought, well, you know, I'm just going to try and do that really quick. I had bought this the Dolphin yarn. I like using it. It flows nicely, just so nice. But at this point, I don't know. I may try to finish it. I may do work on my school, but I also need to sew those. I need to sew these up. That won't take me very long. So I need to sew these up, and next weekend I'll get some more material. I need to make 36. The rice is going to be crazy because each of these takes about 5 cups of rice. So I'm going to Sam's to get the rice, and I don't think that's going to be a cheap thing. 5 times 30, 150 cups of rice and more, because it's let's say 5 times 40, 200 cups of rice, if that, probably more. But anyway, I'd like to get those done so the person in charge of the basket realizes that it's actually finished. The retreat is the 29th. Boy, time's going by so fast. So I did sign up for a market, and they said that you won't know for like 30 days from the application. They didn't open the applications till the beginning of September. The first market is October 7th. So to me, that's one, I'm not even going to know if I'm accepted to go. And then if you are, you got all this stuff you got to do. And they did mention something about liability insurance, and I don't understand what that is. I don't really have a business license. I haven't registered as a business. I don't know that I have to do that. I don't know, but you have to have the liability insurance before you start. And then I was thinking everything I would need to have. So I took pictures of like a setup. I set up a table and put stuff on it, and I'll put those pictures up after the video of my table. I definitely have enough stuff to kind of fill up a table. And I'm going to sell other things as well. My shells. See, this is an oyster shell. And I paint like a pearl paint on the back, makes it kind of, and this is a napkin. And then I just do gold. So it's just a little dish. So I do some of those. And these shells I have found on the beach. So they're from the beach here. I use scallops a lot, big scallops. So it just makes a cute little dish. So I do have a lot of these made, and I need to make some more. Here's a little butterfly. Isn't that cute? And then I just do a pearl paint on the back. So this would be something else I have. Here's another oyster shell. People like the oyster shells, and I don't know why. They're not as, I don't know, I don't think they're pretty, but after I decorate them, I think they are. So I don't know. Anyway, so that's something I can do, and I could do them pretty quick if I need to replenish. I did not sign up for every Saturday, and they like you to sign up for every Saturday, but my thing is replenishing in between. If I do sell a lot, then it will be hard to make a bunch of stuff for the next one. So I'm trying to think about that. So today, I may finish the Seagull, I may not. I don't know. But I do want to make some ghosts. I think I can make some ghosts quickly. It's just, there's no colors but white, and I do the eyes and a smile stuff and go. So if I could get some of those made today to have at the market, that would be good. And again, I don't even know if I'm going to be accepted. But if I do get accepted, I kind of picked like 2 Saturdays a month, so it runs from October through May. I think the cost was going to be $860 for that whole time, like $36 a market. So I don't know, I wasn't going to do it, and then I decided to do it, just go for it. So we went for it, so we'll see. Now I just check my email and see if I get approved. But I was thinking I need to get table covers to go over my table. I probably should get a tent because it's hot, I'm in Florida. And they just like white tents, so that's an expense. You think about all the expenses just to get set up. I do have Venmo, but I will probably need to get a Square, an Apple Square, or something to be able to accept money. I also have PayPal. I don't know, there's just, so I can accept cards quickly. So anyway, just thinking about all that, but I have to be ready to start, whether I know if I'm going or not. So anyway, that's the update for things that I've gotten started that I've worked on this week. Not too much. Hopefully today I'll get some ghosts done and fix that turtle, get the top, and work on scrubbies and get my assignment in by midnight. That's my goal. So we'll see. I don't know. But I do like the Dolphin Baby yarn. I've heard of people using it, but it's not sold in stores around here. So I do like it, and I think I may prefer it over Parfait. I don't know. It's colors. The thing that led me to this is I need this particular color to make certain animals. So that's what makes you switch. But if I like this enough, maybe I'll just stick with this one. I don't know. So, all right, that's my video for this weekend. I hope you all are having a great week. I hope you're finding joy. Give joy to others. How? Just send them a card. Give them a little crochet keychain. Just something small. But anyway, all right, I will talk to y'all in the next video.